Nature is a silent master, always teaching us without ever demanding attention. Just look around. The tree that blossoms today was once a seed, and one day its leaves will fall so that new ones may grow. The river that rushes in certain stretches becomes calm in others, yet never stagnates. Everything follows a cycle: birth, growth, radiance, decline, and departure. We humans often resist this flow. We want to grow endlessly, accumulate without limit, and rise without ever descending. But nature whispers another truth. Nothing remains at its peak forever. Just as the seasons change, so must we accept moments of expansion and moments of retreat without attachment or fear. By understanding this natural rhythm, we learn to live with greater ease. There is no urgency to reach the top, for life is not a straight line, but an eternal flow. Like trees, we must grow with strong roots and accept, without anguish, the dance of time's tides. Since childhood, we are taught to climb, always climb. More success, more money, more achievements. But is life truly an endless ladder? Or is it a river, sometimes rushing forward, sometimes resting in still waters? Water does not fight its path, it simply flows. When it encounters an obstacle, it moves around it. If it falls from a great height, it does not resist. It merely follows its course, descending gently, filling the empty spaces. It never forces its way, yet, over time, it shapes even the hardest stone. In Taoism, water is a symbol of true wisdom. It does not seek the highest peak, for it understands that life is not about reaching the top, but about moving in harmony with the natural flow. We often exhaust ourselves trying to climb without rest, wanting more than we need, forgetting that true balance is not found in how high we go, but in the serenity of accepting where we are. Just as water expands when rain falls and recedes under the sun's warmth, we too must respect our own rhythms. Forcing beyond what is natural is to go against the way of things. If we allow our lives to flow without attachment to the destination, we will find lightness. After all, water never rushes, yet it always arrives where it needs to be. Nature speaks to us. No tree grows until it touches the sky. No river flows uphill. Everything that rises one day reaches its limit and returns to the ground. The empires that once ruled the world have crumbled into ruins. The stars that shine brightly will one day fade. Nothing stays at its peak forever. And yet, we live as if we were the exception. We chase more and more, without realizing that this endless pursuit makes us prisoners of our own desires. But what if we learned from nature? What if we accepted that life has highs and lows, that there are moments to grow and moments to simply be? True peace is not found at the mountain's peak, but in the serenity of one who knows they do not need to reach it to be complete. The wind does not cling to its destination. It simply dances with time. And if we listen to the voice of nature, we too can learn to dance. Nothing in life remains the same. The river that is calm today may be turbulent tomorrow, and the leaves that now shine under the sun will soon fall, dancing with the wind. Everything flows, everything transforms. This is the way of the Tao. Resisting change is like trying to hold water in our hands. And yet, we often cling to what no longer exists, fearing the new, trying to trap time. But the Tao teaches us that life is movement. The tree does not grieve the autumn, for it knows that spring will always return. Each choice we make shapes our path. If we listen to nature's wisdom, we will know when to move forward and when to rest, when to sow and when to harvest. There is no rush, no struggle, only the acceptance that everything unfolds in its own time. Following the flow of life does not mean drifting without direction, but trusting that the universe itself will guide us. And when we walk in harmony with this truth, we find lightness, we find peace. Like the passing wind, like the flowing river, so too should we be. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss more tips like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.